Don't stray off the track. If you do, it is 1,000 to 1 you will never find it again and never get out of Mirkwood. Mirkwood, originally known as Greenwood the Great, was a vast, lush forest teeming with life and natural beauty. Over time, however, it became a place of darkness and peril due to the influence of Sauron, reflecting the wider conflict between good and evil in Tolkien's world. In the early ages of Middle-earth, Greenwood the Great was a sprawling forest covering much of the northeastern region. Its verdant trees and abundant wildlife made it a sanctuary of natural beauty and harmony. The Silvan Elves, a branch of the Eldar, made their home there, living in peace and seclusion amidst the forest's serenity. They were later joined by other groups of elves, including J.R.R, a Sindarin elf who became the leader of the Woodland realm in the northern part of the forest. Under J.R.R's rule, the elves thrived, living in harmony with the land. However, his life came to a tragic end in the Battle of Dagorlad during the War of the Last Alliance. After his death, his son, Thranduil, took up the mantle of leadership, ruling from an underground fortress in the forest's northeastern corner. Greenwood the Great remained a symbol of life and resilience during this time. The forest's fortunes began to change during the Third Age, when a sinister power arose in its southern reaches. Sauron, recovering his strength after his defeat at the end of the Second Age, secretly established a stronghold called Dol Guldur. Disguised as the necromancer, he began to spread his influence over the land. The forest's once vibrant heart became corrupted, and Greenwood the Great was renamed Mirkwood. Under Sauron's dark influence, the forest became a place of gloom and dread. The trees grew twisted and menacing, and a heavy shadow blanketed the land. Malevolent creatures such as giant spiders, descended from the primordial Ungoliant, infested the forest. These creatures spun their webs across the trees, creating a dangerous labyrinth for any who dared to enter. Orcs and wolves also took up residence, turning Mirkwood into a haven for evil. Despite the growing darkness, Thranduil and his people did not abandon the forest. They withdrew to its northernmost reaches, fortifying their realm in a great underground stronghold. Thranduil's halls provided a safe haven for his people, but their lives became more isolated as the shadow in the forest grew. While they were cut off from much of the outside world, the elves of the Woodland realm endured, their resilience symbolizing the enduring spirit of Middle-earth's free peoples. Mirkwood's corruption and the rising power of Dol Guldur played a significant role in Middle-earth's history, particularly during the time of The Hobbit. When Bilbo Baggins and Thorin Oakenshield's company passed through Mirkwood, they encountered its dangers firsthand. They were ensnared by the forest's giant spiders before being captured by the elves of Thranduil's realm. These events highlighted the perilous nature of the forest and its role as a key setting in Tolkien's narrative. During the War of the Ring, Mirkwood was a critical battleground in the larger struggle against Sauron. Dol Guldur, serving as a secondary base for Sauron's forces, was attacked by the White Council in an effort to weaken his influence. This assault, led by Galadriel and other members of the Council, succeeded in driving Sauron's forces from Dol Guldur. With the fall of Sauron and the end of the Third Age, the shadow over Mirkwood finally lifted. The forest underwent a transformation, symbolizing renewal and hope in the aftermath of Sauron's defeat. It was renamed Erin Lascallan, the Wood of Green Leaves. Thranduil retained control of the northern section of the forest, while the southern portion was granted to Celeborn, who renamed it East Lorien. Mirkwood's history is a microcosm of the broader struggles in Middle-earth, embodying themes of corruption, resilience, and renewal. Once a beacon of natural beauty as Greenwood the Great, The forest's descent into darkness as Mirkwood reflected the pervasive influence of evil. Yet, through the enduring strength of the Woodland Elves and the eventual victory over Sauron, it became a symbol of the triumph of light over darkness. Mirkwood's journey from splendor to shadow and back to hope underscores the enduring resilience of Middle-earth and its inhabitants. That concludes our dive into Mirkwood. Until next time, do not stray from the path in the woods. The vault is now closed.